Okay. So, what's your name, bro?
Victor.
Victor, come a little bit closer. But you're not, but right about there. All right, Victor. So let me ask you a quick question. Are you familiar with the Bible? Okay. So do you know this one Bible verse? Be careful how you entertain strangers, or you could be hosting angels unaware. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Have you heard it before? Never? What about you guys? No, come closer, come closer. Come on. Well, since you're not going to be like actually in it, I'm just getting your answers. Just talk up, you know? Are any of you guys familiar with that Bible verse? No? Okay. So basically, the Bible does it, and it's in every single Bible, right? Be careful how you entertain strangers because, you know, you could be hosting angels unaware. So, have you guys ever gone to a grocery store, a department store, and you got like upset over something that happened and you got mad at like the cashier behind the register?
Yeah.
You did?
Plenty of times, yes.
Can you tell me about one instance about it?
Oh, it's hard to pick for one. I guess it was just like this one time I went to Walmart and I had asked like, you know, how some the cosmetic stuff is behind locked glass doors, and so I had asked ladies like, hey, can you get me that mascara? She's like, sure, yeah. And then she's like, but you're gonna have to pay for it right now. And I'm like, why? I'm not done shopping. I just wanted to get it. And she's like, no, you have to go right now and pay for it, or I'm gonna leave it in the front for you. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. And you know, it was just like I was like pissed off by that pretty much.
Can somebody else share like another experience they might have doing that?
I had the same thing.
Do you too? All right. Have you ever gone to a grocery store, a department store where the person was doing their best to help you, but you still got mad?
No.
No?
Nah.
Okay, so I want to show you guys a bit of a coincidence, okay? So my question of the day was, be careful how you entertain strangers because you could be hosting angels unaware, right? And I believe in signs are everywhere. And then I was looking at your shirts.
Yeah.
Because like as I was driving over here, I wasn't even going to come over here, but something told me to come in here because that's what the subject of today's video is. Angels. And you got angels on your shirts, which is pretty cool. So, I want to ask you another question, and then that's it, okay? So, what if I told you that I was an angel sent from heaven? Would you believe me?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I prove it?
Sure.
Okay. Do you know Genesis very well in the Bible?
No.
No? Okay. So check it out. It says that the Nephilim were back on the earth back then, right? And that the angels, the sons of God, saw that the daughters of man were beautiful, and they took any of them as they chose as their wives, right? Well, doesn't that mean that there are people on this earth that are half angels, which makes that other Bible verse true? Be careful how you entertain strangers, because you could be hosting angels unaware, right? So, what if I told you that I'm a descendant from somebody from one of those Bible stories? Well, a lot of them, and I'm here to test you, and you were the only ones out of everybody in your group that came and talked to me. Would you think that they failed the test or passed it?
They probably failed it.
They probably failed it. So 4 out of how many's over there?
Approximately like 15.
15. That's why the kingdom of heaven is narrow. Have you heard that one? The gateway to the kingdom of heaven is a narrow one. And look at how narrow the entrance is. So is what I'm saying right now sounding believable? It does sound believable? Right. Because as you know, I'm pretty sure you guys know who Jesus is, right?
Yes.
Right. So Jesus did say that we ourselves are the gods that we're worshiping, right? As for instance, you had Aphrodite, Apollo, and all of them. I mean, do you guys remember those stories from high school when they taught us in English class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, check this out. Well, what if we're worshiping ourselves and that's why God's angry with us? Does that sound like something that could be a possibility? Okay. So, do you guys worship, or not worship, do you guys pray to the Virgin Mary? You do? Okay, so what if I told you the Virgin Mary is right here on earth with us right now, but she can't answer your prayers? So how are you going to pray to her if she's here on earth with you?
Does by having faith on her?
Yeah, but she's here on earth. How is she going to help you? Like, that's just saying, like me. Let's just say, like I told you that I was an angel sent from heaven, right? So what if I told you that I was an apostle of Jesus too? And you guys pray to me. What am I going to do for you?
Same thing.
How am I going to answer your prayer if I can't hear it?
You can.
Yeah, I live like in Southside, bro. How am I going to hear that?
You still can.
I can still hear it?
Yeah.
How?
Your ears.
With my ears. Yeah, I guess I could, right?
Yeah.
But like, what if you're over there and I'm all the way back in Southside? How am I going to hear your prayers?
Call you.
So how are you going to call me if you don't have my number?
Find out.
Find out. All right. All right, so did I change your minds a little bit on religion, or did I make you think a little bit?
Think a little bit.
Think a little bit. All right, awesome. Are you sure that I made you think about it? Okay, because I'm going to tell you one more thing, and I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to hear it, okay? Do you guys want to know how the world is going to end?
No.
All right.
Oh man, I don't know.
But even if you don't know it, it's still going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather know beforehand?
What?
Wouldn't you rather know before it happens?
I'm like on the fence. Like I would, but I wouldn't, because then I'd be knowing what's gonna happen, and it's just gonna be. I really don't know when it's gonna happen, or
What?
how it's gonna happen.
What if I told you it was this year and I could prove it?
Oh, okay.
Do you want to hear it?
Might as well.
Okay, so check it out. And then after this, I'm going to give you a link to my YouTube channel so that you guys can like and subscribe, because I want to teach people about religion all around the world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. Have you guys ever read Revelation 12? No? It says that there's going to be a woman that's clothed in the sun that has 12 stars around her head, and she's going to be standing on the moon. Does it sound familiar now? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. If you go back to Revelation 11, it says God's going to give power to his two witnesses, his two olive trees and his two lampstands, to bear witness on the planet, right? Do you guys know what that means? Do you want me to tell you what it means? See, this is how I'm going to prove to you I'm an angel. You see, do you guys know who Joseph is in the Bible? Joseph, not the father of Jesus, but the one that's in Genesis. Dream interpreter. Okay, so well, if you read Revelation, it's basically a dream that has to be interpreted by the prophet, the witness, right? So I'm about to tell you what that line means. God's going to give power to his two witnesses. Do you know who those witnesses are? That's in Revelation 11. No? Gotta speak up, speak up. No? Okay, so check it out. So the two witnesses in the Bible are Adam and Eve. You know why? Because God wants to prove to you that he created them. God's going to give power to the two people, the two witnesses that saw everything from the creation to the destruction of the earth. Two people who ate an olive off a tree, because there are two olive trees, because as soon as they plucked the olive off the tree, they ate it, they dropped it on the ground, two trees popped up. So that is evil spreading on the earth at that moment. So these two people helped spread the evil of earth in the world, Adam and Eve. Two people who had skin that was glowing with light, that had no idea that they were naked until their lampstands turned off. So they didn't realize that they were naked when the lights that were surrounding their bodies turned off, and they saw that they were naked. So that's why Revelation 12 says that there's going to be a woman who's clothed with the sun, because she's clothed with the light of God. You see, that's Judgment Day right there. The first person that's going to be judged is going to be this person that's going to have this light coming off of their body. And it's going to start off with a scream that's going to be heard all the way around the world. Look up at the sky. Is it night or day right now? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You're the only one that got that one right.
Oh.
Let me tell you why it's night. Because God created the world in 7 days, but you need to remember that the book of Revelation is written the way that it's written, because it hasn't happened yet. So day number 7 hasn't happened yet either. Right? So this is still day number 6. And the 7th day is about to start. Do you know what the last two numbers in the book of Revelation are? 2021.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so let me tell you this as well. Last thing, and I'm going to go, I promise. All right. So, do you guys know what 666 stands for? Okay, so 666, of course, is the number of the beast, right?
Yeah.
But it's a math equation, because you have to be really, really smart to read it. I'm a genius, FYI, because I just realized I was an angel, and I'm here talking to you guys, right? Okay, so check it out. So feel blessed. Anyway, so check it out. 666 are the last 3 presidents that we had. How many letters in Donald? How many letters in Barack?
6.
How many letters in George? 6. Okay, so it's 666 right there.
Yeah.
But the Bible says that the beast isn't the one that's with the 6th name, with the 6 letters in the name. It's one with 8. Who's our current president? J-O-E, because we call him Joe. B-I-D-E-N. That's 8 letters. Joe Biden, 8666, and it says it's not the 6th king, it's the 8th. And then coincidentally, when I figured that out, I saw that the last two the numbers in the Bible were 2021, the year that he starts office.
Wow.
Do you believe me? A little bit? A little bit?
You got math backing you up.
All right, so check it out. So this is a parable happening right here. So there's one part, this is the last, I promise it's gonna be the last one, but I can't help it. Okay, so what happens is that when the world gets in the way, when somebody's telling you about God, like what happened with your friend over there, she got distracted and I'm trying to tell you the words. Because now you guys know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen afterwards? Look up at the sky one more time. This is how you're gonna know Jesus is coming back, is when you look up there, because he's up there, there's gonna be a star. It's gonna shine brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, and it's gonna come back down to earth. And the closer it gets, the brighter the light's gonna get. You see, that's Jesus. And that person on the earth that's gonna be clothed with the sun is gonna be where he's gonna be headed. So like, I'm telling you that I'm the witness. That person is me. And he's gonna be coming right over here to Texas. But technically there's no Texas in heaven, is there? We made Texas, right?
Yeah.
So, if you were to come tomorrow, would you be ready?
Yes.
Sure. But you said you pray to the Virgin Mary sometimes, right?
No, all the time.
All the time.
Not sometimes.
Not sometimes. So let me ask you another question. I know I keep, but like for some reason I'm like on you for some reason. My bad on that one. How many times did Moses pray to the Virgin Mary when he crossed the Red Sea?
I don't know how many times.
Tell me.
I don't know. I don't read the Bible like that to say that.
But why are you praying to the Virgin Mary then?
It's because something that I had faith in.
Something you have faith in. You know how many people had faith in God and then they crucified Jesus, his son, right? So who are the Pharisees in the Bible? What did they develop into today?
Where are they?
Well, you have to read the Bible to find that out. But I'm going to tell you right now who they are. And if you get mad at me, remember you're standing right here. Listen, if you're going to get mad or offended, because I'm going to say a religion of who killed your Messiah. And I'm going to see if you're going to believe me or not.
Okay.
The Catholic Church killed Jesus. They're the Pharisees. Because Jesus said, look at you living in your palace and your gold and your fancy robes. And what happens when you go to church every Sunday and you see those priests in their fancy robes and you see the Pope in his palace? So, isn't that the Pharisees right there?
I guess so.
Yes. So, what if they're giving you bad teachings and you're still following it? And if Jesus were to come back,
believe.
but like I want to change your mind about it though.
I don't want to say that because I'm not gonna change the fact that I believe in the Virgin Mary or believe in anybody else. That's my belief. I mean, you have your opinion, we have our own opinion.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but how can you argue with me though? You know why I'm gonna ask you why you're having this argument with me? Because, but it's a scientific argument. Remember, because scientifically speaking, an argument is a discussion. But you haven't read the Bible. How do you know?
That's what I believe in.
Yeah, but the Bible that's in your church, that's in your Catholic church, tells you you're not supposed to do that. Why are you doing it?
Because I want to do it.
But what if it's wrong?
Okay, well then my time is gonna get here, so
All right.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Don't say I didn't warn you though. All right.
Okay.
All right. So that's it, everybody. I wanted to thank you for coming in and talking to me. This crazy dude that's making this movie about himself saying he's an angel. All right. Do you guys want to give a shout out or something before you go?
Nah, we good.
All right.